In this short presentation, we are going to have a look at the ancient Hebrew word for holy or special. Quodash. Usually, when we hear the word holy, it's generally portrayed as meaning that something, or someone, is morally pious and pure. But what does it really mean to be pure? The first letter, which is where the English letter Q comes from, has the idea of looking out to the horizon, out towards a rising or setting sun, in effect, looking out as far as the eye can see. And although the next two letters have no definitive word, the modern Hebrew abbreviates the Shin as best regards. The last letter, He, is the picture of someone trying to get another's attention, or to celebrate a great accomplishment. So one way to read it is to have it say, "May you celebrate your accomplishments with the warmest regards, forever." So, how would you celebrate your accomplishments? What's interesting is that the very same word also means temple prostitute. Surprised? Welcome to the world of the quantum Hebrew language, where opposite meanings are contained in the same word. A lot of words are like that actually, and we will get into those in other presentations. So you might be asking, how could a temple prostitute ever be considered holy, pure and righteous? Well, keep in mind that she's not like any other prostitute which can carry all sorts of baggage, disease, harm, and heartache. She works in the clean, pure, healing and nourishing temple. There is a completely different environment and mindset in the temple when doing service there, versus other prostitutes who work outside the temple. She is the highest of high class. She is the priestess, the goddess, the spirit. She enjoys the finest of everything and desires for others to do the same. Her job is to help heal those who are willing to be healed. Those who have been bombarded by guilt and by shame and hurt by the circumstances of the world around them, and she trains them how to enjoy their desires in a safe and loving and compassionate place. She has true humility, as we saw from earlier presentations. She is beautiful, kept herself up well, and knows how to make the real truth beautiful as well. She is honest and real to all that come to her for help and healing and counsel, and because what she does always gets results, she always gets return clientele. She is the exact opposite of the Puritanesque portrayal of what holy means by old, religious standards. Fake holiness puts on a mask of chastity and piety, while suppressing their own desires and projects evil onto the other because of their own insecurities buried deep down. In a word, they want you to feel that to be holy really means to be like this. That's right. I know it. And you know it too. That's what they really mean. But the irony about it all is that if we take the phrase that's translated into English, lust of the flesh, and take the other quantum meaning of it, it could just as easily be rendered to say that it's really talking about the desire for good news. How about that for a paradigm shift? You'll never think of the quote, "Remember to keep the seventh day holy," the same way ever again, among other things that we had thought were so restrictive. Just imagine how much more in tune people would be with the natural order of things, if people began to become aware of this, and started to walk this out. How people would even keep track of time might change with it as well. Like you see here, the weeks are anchored to the phases of the full moon cycle, independent from anything artificial, but that may be for another time. Being aware of the quantum properties of the Hebrew language opens a whole new world for freedom and expressivity, to feel all the pleasure you could ever think of, or imagine, guilt-free. But of course, with the means and ability to get to higher states of pleasure and awareness, does come with it a greater responsibility and maturity. Is not for everyone obviously, and that's okay. To be truly pure is to be really honest with yourself and others about what you really want, how you want to feel and how you desire to express yourself. But that's just my translation. What's yours? Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something new, and be sure to subscribe as there's going to be so much more content coming soon on the true meanings of names and words that you have never thought about before until now. And be sure to check out our pictograph artwork on our site, whatsyourtranslation.com. Have a beautiful day and see you next time.